I was wondering, how would we destigmatize female masturbation?
Raise your hand if you have a vagina. Do you masturbate? Sometimes? You're looking at me like, maybe once by accident. What does that face mean? I slipped and fell and masturbated. Dudes arrive at their first relationship knowing goddamn well how their dicks work because they've been beating off for 5 or 6 years by the time they're 18. And we need to get girls dildos and vibrators. At the same time boys start masturbating, you know, one of the things my mom did right was she got my sister a vibrator, even though it killed her to do it. Because my mother was a proper Catholic lady. She's like, I know this is the right thing to do, but I am dying inside, and somewhere Jesus is throwing up. Here you go.
We are going to be meeting with Emily, and she's a sophomore here at OSU. She wants our feedback, basically.
Hey, are you Emily?
Yeah.
I'm Dan.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a seat. So what can we help you with?
I had been talking to somebody, we were friends, and I kind of had a crush on him, and we had a class together. He was one of those guys who's like really like nice, so you thought, and he was like shy and stuff. He asked me to hang out, and I'm like, cool, we can finally talk. So when I come over, he like turns out the lights, closes the door, pushes me against the wall, and like kisses me, and I'm just like, okay. And I push him off, I'm like, no, like that's not what I want to do. I came here to talk. He ended up wanting to have sex, and I told him, I don't want to do that right now.
How did you extricate yourself from the situation?
I pushed him away, and I got really mad, and I left.
Good for you.
But it just scares me. I guess I'm just afraid that I misjudged him, and therefore I'm just gonna misjudge everyone else. I mean, I basically shut guys down now. I don't date anymore. I'm afraid that he's gonna think I'm more DTF than I am, and he's gonna say, look, this is your fault. You seemed interested, so this is all you. I'm afraid of that.
One of the things that sexual abusers do, they want you to take responsibility for it. They want to make you feel like you did something wrong, like it's your fault, and you had no part in it.
Yeah, and in those situations, it's hard not to feel like you're not the one who's wrong because he's the one trying to take off your clothes and unbutton your pants, and you're like, no, I'm not okay with this, stop. You say stop, and he says, you're a bitch.
And you know what he's just said at that moment?
Do you know what I said? Do you know what I said?
What did you say?
I said, oh, I'm a bitch. This is my body. You don't get to tell me when I'm being a bitch.
You're
like,
awesome.
I'm so mad about it, though. Like,
you are
how am I the bitch?
awesome. You are not the bitch. When a guy opens his mouth and says something like that, he's saying, I'm the insecure, dickless little douchebag, asshole, piece of shit, nothing in this situation. And the only way I can reassert my sense of self is to belittle and demean you. You have to shove that you're a bitch off the way you shoved him off. And it hurts me that you're sitting here feeling shredded, that it worked. You need to give yourself some credit. You're allowed to express conditional interest in another human being, and that doesn't invite sexual assault or make you responsible for sexual assault.
Just because you're having a great conversation and maybe like flirting a little bit with someone, that's not sending the signal like, I want to take you home and we're going to sleep together right now, tonight. Don't be afraid to be yourself.
I want to be able to do that.
You have it in you to tell a guy that it's a longer game and a slower game and you're not into aggressive douchebaggery at all. A guy will work around that for the privilege and honor of dating you. Right?
Yeah.
It was really nice to meet you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Men suck.
Sometimes it takes a while to find the good one.
I agree.
Good. Don't start disagreeing with me now, Savage.
Why are guys obsessed with boobs? Well, evolutionary theory has it that breasts evolved to, when we began to walk upright, to mimic what butt looked like. Because it used to be we were sort of like baboon-butted baboony things with big red butts sticking in each other's faces. And then when we began to walk upright, you didn't have that sort of sex signal advantage of the big red butt in someone's face. So women evolved the big red butt substitute, toddies. Why do people who are stupid procreate? Because procreating is easy and simple. avoiding early procreation, that's hard. You know, using birth control effectively and consistently, that's difficult. Getting yourself knocked up, that's pretty simple. Any idiot can do it. My dog did it.
To you?
No.
Coming up.
Why do so many women give it up so easily nowadays? They're not giving it up. They're taking, right?